Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony courtside. On our sidelines tonight, reporting Allie LaForce. It's the Orlando Magic, matched up against the defending NBA champions, the Oklahoma City Thunder. A kick out to O'Neal. Just 4 to shoot. And the dunk by O'Neal.
This is Shaq at his best, getting that deep position and then just muscling through.
Pass to Caruso. Now SGA. Here's Williams. And that comes off the assist by SGA.
And an efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy 2.
O'Neal is double. Taken away by Williams. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. And that foul's called on Grant Hill. That is his first foul of the game. Pass to Holmgren. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
Now, here is O'Neal with the drive. And Howard has it in the corner. Back to Shaq. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Caruso. Drills the three-pointer.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
No good from Shaq. Here's Williams. And the layup's good off the glass. Williams has got his second basket of the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far. And that is textbook perfect, the bounce pass. Exactly how you want to throw it.
And the dunk by Holmgren.
I mean, sneaky. When he moves around the floor, Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. After Grant Hill's three-pointer that didn't go. Over McGrady. Breaks a big high bounce and goes in.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
It's stolen by Dort. Driving the lane. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Screen by Howard. In the corner, O'Neal with it. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. The Magic started out 0 of 1 from the line, missing their only other attempt earlier. And the technical free throw, missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however. Now, here is McGrady. Another shot. Pass to Hardaway. Clock at 6. Orlando needs to get off a shot. Howard. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway.
Feed that big fella down low. That's where Howard does all of his damage.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved. One of his specialties on display there, a nifty lead pass.
And that one's good, Gilgeous-Alexander.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low. And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Here's SGA. After Penny Hardaway's bucket. Pass to Holmgren. Back to SGA. To the inside. O'Neal with the steal. Here's McGrady. Got a piece of it. Back to Hardaway. And Hill has it in the corner. 4 on the clock. Goes back up. Not going to go that time. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Thunder out in front. They lead by 6. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And for the Thunder guys, what stands out to you so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, arguably the most feared slasher in the game. Teammate Jalen Williams said, quote, everybody knows what he's going to do, and he's still able to get to spots on a consistent basis. SGA paused a beat before bluntly saying, I get to the rim on anybody. Guys, back to you.
Yes, certainly a nightmare to contain. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Screen by Hartenstein. Up again. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Knocked loose. Hardaway with the steal. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Penny Hardaway showing off his athleticism there. He's capable of throwing it down with force.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot drops. His shooting percentage improves. He's 3 for 7 now with that basket. And it's Vucevic in the corner. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Here's Williams. Finished off the break. Williams has got the lead up to 8 now for the Thunder.
Well, Dort.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. My goodness.
Doing it with style. McGrady punishing the D for giving him that kind of airspace.
Outside Hardaway. It's back to Hill. Doesn't get it to drop for him. The Thunder leading by 6. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Hardaway picks him up. That one goes in.
How about the floor awareness by Gilgeous-Alexander? Solid at just spotting his open teammate.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. So it's Orlando now, trailing here by 8. Back to McGrady. That's good, and it's Banchero with the assist. McGrady's got 5 points now this quarter.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside?
Outside, Dort. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound by Paolo Banchero. Tracy McGrady on the wing. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
The Thunder leading by 5. Outside Williams. To the middle. Here's Dort. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
This is how you run the pick and roll. Dort being the beneficiary of that set.
And Banchero, here we go. And finished off by Banchero.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
The Magic trailed by 5. Magic moving the ball around. And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
A shot by Williams, no good. And the Magic with possession. Lewis gets the bucket.
Just taking advantage of his body. Lewis absorbing the blow before finishing that one.
Pass to Williams. And it's slammed in by Williams.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
Here's McGrady. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Howard really brings it on the offensive glass, using that wide wingspan to come up with those loose balls. Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher. That's clearly a recent trend. Big guys who can shoot it from distance.
Count that one for George.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And on paper, Paolo Banchero has so many appealing attributes. His size, build, the ability to find shots. You can easily see why scouts were enamored with this guy as a prospect.
The Thunder with the lead. Outside, Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Down low. Here's Holmgren. Williams for 3. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And that, my friends, is a dagger on the way to the locker room. That three-pointer stings when it comes right at the end of the half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Williams. And here is Holmgren. Stolen by Lewis. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, Oklahoma City is not the biggest town, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, "Me personally, the market doesn't matter. I love the people in the organization and the people around me. And those are the things that matter. I go to work every single day with a smile on my face." Back to you guys.
Yep, a wonderful organization. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Pass to O'Neal. O'Neal literally bending the rim with the power.
And he had more than enough room there for one of those trademark slams that he's become noted for.
And Greg, I think once he got that space, you just knew it was going to happen.
So did the defense.
Yeah, that's right.
And I tell you what, he does not squander those chances. I mean, he's always going to punch it home with that kind of chance.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Here's Banchero. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. It's stolen by Hill. Pass to Caruso. Here's Williams. He's covered by Banchero. To the paint. Holmgren can't hit. Orlando trailing here. Anderson right side. To the wing right side. Shot clock at 6. Banchero. And the rejection by Holmgren. Here's SGA. It's hauled in by the Magic. Inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Hey, everybody knows Shaq is a fun guy off the court, but when he puts on that jersey, playtime is over. He takes winning very seriously.
And that one misses.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And it's the Thunder with the ball. It's a one-point game. What focus by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Basket good.
And it's that in-between area, the mid-range. It's where Hardaway is probably most comfortable with his shot.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And the foul called on Rashard Lewis. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 12 points for him. Over in the corner, Dort. Hardaway with the steal. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Hardaway. Screen by O'Neal. 5 to shoot. To the inside. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity. That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Pass to Lewis. A kick out to O'Neal. Here's McGrady. And the rejection by Holmgren.
An outstanding shot blocker. It's not just about Holmgren's length. It's about his positioning as well.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. The Magic trailed by 4. Here's Skiles. Pass to Banchero. Vucevic controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Boy, so smart and relentless on the offensive glass. Seems to me that Vucevic has that extra sense of tracking down missed shots. Seems to just have a nose for the ball.
Back to Banchero. That's tipped and stolen by Williams. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. The Thunder with the lead. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Here's Hardaway. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession. From deep, SGA. Rebounded by Howard. In the corner, Hardaway with it. And there's the foul. We're going Alex Caruso. That's foul number 2 for him.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Launches a 3, and the 3 ball is good. Skiles has got 6. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Thunder lead by 1. And we've got more action coming. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Orlando trailing here. Here's Hardaway. McGrady outside. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
Lift off, Mr. Dort. A one-way ticket to the rim.
Back to O'Neal. And Shaq with the slam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Banchero outside. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Banchero.
Look, the intentions were good. I like the unselfishness, but the execution, a lot to be desired.
Pass to Holmgren. Outside for SGA. A 3 ball. From the arc, Gilgeous-Alexander is pure.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's McGrady. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And it's SGA in the corner. Holmgren the screen. And the shot goes in. And now a 10-point Thunder lead. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Thunder.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Paolo Banchero. That is his first foul of the game. It's stolen by Banchero. Hardaway with it. Williams picks him up.
Almost whenever he wants to. Penny can get to the hoop. He's that good with the rock.
Here's Holmgren. Good! Lays it right in there.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And the rejection by Holmgren. Beyond three. SGA. Oh, so fast in transition. Gilgeous-Alexander gets it done.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
He gets it to go.
You know, they'll take the points, but I'm sure coach would prefer a higher percentage look next time.
Launches it. Holmgren rips down the rebound. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on a 17-4 run right now. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for Orlando. It's a 14-point game. Puts up the three. Holmgren rips down the rebound.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
And it's SGA penetrated. A three-pointer. Good.
They maintained focus all night and along the way put on quite a show.
And, you know, everybody in the building knows this is a wrap, a done deal. Put this one in the W column.
Now Dort. Williams outside. Poke loose. 6 on the shot clock. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
And it's Shaquille O'Neal with the foul. That's his first foul. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. That free throw good from SGA.
And this guy just does everything. Scores, passes, good rebounder. Just an all-around terrific basketball player.
Banchero right side. O'Neal on the wing. Good D by Holmgren. And the Thunder with the possession here. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. And here's Banchero. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing.